Alright, almost halfway through. We're going against the Kilika Beasts in League. So we've got Vixen at level 92 and Roddy at level 90. So I think we've made some good progress. All that there is to really continue it. I'm just gonna shake water to, shake water. Actually, I just have a water bottle right here just to drink. And yeah, welcome to my channel where I talk about water bottles and experience gaining. That would be funny if it wasn't so true. Anyways, we're gonna start like we do most games now, passing amongst Vixen and Roddy, really just trying to get that experience in early on, and then around the 4-minute mark we tend to pass to a boost and try for an invisible shot. Just because around the 4-minute mark, if we miss that invisible shot, they don't really regain control of the ball like there's not enough time for them to do anything. I mean, they do retain control of the ball, but normally there's like 15 seconds left in the game, so it's like, what are you gonna do with that time? Like, you're not gonna do much. Yeah. Unfortunately, that move I just made didn't work too well. Vixen swam right to the forward, which means he's not really able to be passed to right now. Get an encounter from Gazna Ronso, also bad. But I don't quite lose the ball, fortunately enough. So I'm going to pass to Roddy and then see if we can continue our experience gain and basically what Vixen does. Unfortunately, he doesn't do great things. I'm going to pass to Doram and really just try to just get control. Unfortunately, Vixen has Zazzy Guado on him right now, so he could take a tackle from Zazzy Guado and be fine. But, I mean, I don't want to spend the entire game taking tackles from Zazzy Guado. Unfortunately, I do encounter Zazzy Guado. So we'll take that tackle. He'll miss. Even if he had connected, 10 tackle isn't going to take away the ball. Like, we've got the ball. There's not much that's going to stop that. We'll pass amongst Roddy and Doram for at least a little bit, see what we can do there. I mean, it's fairly balanced because, I mean, Roddy's level 90, so he has to catch up to Vixen sometime. So it's not like I'm really accelerating the gap. I'm actually closing the gap. I would just prefer Vixen and Roddy to be gaining experience right now rather than Doram and Roddy, because Doram's level 99. She's not going to do anything with that experience. We'll see what we can do here. Hopefully Zazzy Guado swims away. I really doubt he will. Yeah. Like I was saying, I doubt he will. Lucha and Zazzy Guado both have awful tackle, so we're not really concerned about losing the ball so much as the time wasted with those tackles. And I know it's minuscule, but if I spend the entire game just taking tackles, the video is going to be like 12 or 13 minutes long as opposed to 10, and that time does add up for experience gain. We'll pass all the way to Doram, we'll pass all the way back to Roddy, and then we'll pass to a boost. Really testing the amount of time we have to score this goal. I think I decided after the last video I did, around 4:15 is when we should be shooting the ball. If we shoot it a little bit early, who cares? It's fine. But I want to shoot it so that there's no time left over to have the midfield encounter after we score it, or if they get the ball back, there's no time to get an encounter from anywhere they pass it. Unfortunately, it does do spin ball. Mayu stops it, and then it goes all the way to Zazzy. So Zazzy could actually make it. I mean, he's only got 10 seconds. Well, now he can't make it. 6 seconds just isn't enough, I don't think. And definitely not if you're passing it, and also definitely not if Vixen stole the ball. But yeah, halftime 0-0, but I think we got a decent amount of experience for Roddy at least a little bit. Hopefully. Oh, I guess they both get 18. But yeah, Vixen went up to level 93, got more attack, which is actually good, and HP. But yeah, jumping right back into it, we're gonna continue with our passing and seeing what we can do. Alright, so we have the ball, and Roddy and Vixen are open for at least now. At least they're open for now. And we'll pass amongst them just to see what we can do for experience gain. That's all we can do. And, I mean, we should get at least a little bit. I mean, we got 18 last time. That's not great, but, I mean, every single game we get closer and closer. So, I'm really happy about that. And I think, again, I've said this a billion times, but I think we're close. I feel like we're close. I mean, we're in the 90s right now, and our habits have changed for passing. And since our habits have changed, our experience gain and level gain for them has exponentially grown. So it's been really helpful doing the passing until the 4-minute mark. And we tend to still do pretty okay in games. The only negative is when Vixen goes right towards Zazie Guado, and we're probably going to trigger a encounter here, and you know, that's the only negative, like what's happened, but sometimes we get lucky too. Let's see what we can do here. It looks like Zazie Guado's going right back to his position, so he shouldn't chase. Okay, he did not chase, that's good. And we'll see what we can do with some experience gain here. So fortunately, it looks like Volucha is going to go right towards Vixen. I'm going to pass to Roddy. I think she'll probably switch as soon as that happens. Yep, as she does. The reason I extended it so long for the swimming away from her, Roddy has pretty decent speed, and I was hoping he would be able to swim away enough that we wouldn't have to encounter her, but unfortunately it didn't happen that way. And same with Zazie Guado, another encounter, just kind of a pain right now. I mean, we don't want to encounter anyone, and we keep on encountering people, so it's like, ah, come on, give us a break. We'll pass to Roddy just to kill some time here and give him a little bit of experience. I mean, we're probably getting like 1 or 2 experience for every pass we're doing here. I mean, it's still at least a little bit. It's okay. And I'll pass to Roddy again, and then I'll pass to a boost and try to get that goal. I'm going to go directly down because I don't want to encounter their midfielder who has pretty decent tackle. I don't think he'd actually take the ball away from Roddy. He's got really good endurance for a goalie. But still, it's generally a good rule of thumb not to encounter anyways, because why put ourselves through that pain? A boost going to visible shot. Hopefully it goes invisible. That's a goal. Oh, it's so close to blocked. If this gets blocked, my theory's over. Oh my gosh, you blocked it. Maybe I wasn't over far enough. That is insane. That is insane. My gosh. What? What was that? That wasn't... Oh my gosh. It wasn't even in the red. Alright, well that's it. Anyways, our guy Ronso's contract with the Luca Goers is expired. Staying with Luca Goers for 11 games. And yeah, another tied game against the Kilika Beasts, ending in an insane game. That is nuts. I'm 7th now, but that's fine. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.